feel like I put too much letters in fundamentals. We'll see. Fundamentals?
Probably good.
We're good, we're good. We're good. There's the track. It's probably good. Well, no, it should be okay. Oh.
So it's like, so you'd be, so like, I guess do your normal like,
Normal string and stuff?
Yeah. Oh, I guess so. You just like, you get that shit out.
Right?
Yeah, like do like not normal string shit, but like normal like zoning into trying to put pressure in, I guess. And like how you would like
no, I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
Go up to the point where you would start the combo, right? So like do like your pressure like from full screen, blah blah blah, and then like you know how I would deal with it, kind of thing, and like kind of give me an idea of like what you're looking for, like what to back that.
Oh, so you want me to show you the way that you show people things? My mindset stuff?
As long as I have an idea the first time, then after I'll be fine. Like you could just keep doing it and then like just say like, hey, like, you know.
Like I think it's more of like, so for example, you know already with this, if as long as you're blocking, you can't do anything. Like unless you see it, unless you see the startup, then that. But Yuzuriya has her, all that shit goes through fireballs, right?
Right.
So like that can always stuff no matter what.
The range I always find is a problem sometimes. Like, cause you usually.
It's only when. Oh no, I usually do space it, but sometimes you just gotta challenge it and find out for yourself, right? Like, yeah, like that shit sucks. But then you get hit with strings like that, and it's like.
Oh, then I'm stuck.
Yeah. But even then, like here at that point, like just block. When I do that string alone, like try to press a button. We're both advantaged, or we're both even. Like just throw your jab. Oh, actually, it's probably negative. Just because you threw out it. Just sort of like.
Yeah.
Look, you're at advantage.
Yeah, I don't have the range, right?
You don't, but at least you know you have advantage. So like, if I try to throw out something else, like I don't have things that'll probably beat out your regular normals. So me being at disadvantage there, if I throw out a medium from that point on, you're always gonna counter hit me no matter what. So it's like you gotta know when to actually think. Plus you're crouch blocking too, so crouch blocking and stand blocking, different priorities and frames.
Right.
Like you'll see.
I thought it was only on air.
No. So you saw when you were standing, or stand block, look at the distance there, and then now crouch. Like.
Oh.
Yeah.
The distance you got knocked back while I was standing. Versus?
Which is weird, because it's usually the opposite. And shit like that.
Well, in games that have like shield blocking, or shield blocking, but like positive things.
Barrier, yeah.
Well, it's great. Does that do anything?
Shield? Yeah, shield gives you a bit of advantage, or whatever. No, what does it do? No, it depletes your meter. Yeah, it depletes your grid. Or your EX, yeah.
So like I should be trying to like as much as I can stand block, or
no.
Only stand block.
It depends. Like stand block only when you know that you're not gonna get hit with lows anymore during your string. Like once I do a crouch B, you know that there's nothing else coming low wise.
That one.
Yeah.
Wait, is it crouch?
Huh?
Wait, what was the second one?
Oh, it's a crouch C.
Oh.
Because you can, right?
Okay.
But odds are, it's not gonna come out once you're blocking. But I think once you shield, it pushes me back a little bit. Yeah.
Oh, and I can activate that later. I don't even have to.
Yeah, but it uses meter.
It has like a carry.
Yeah, that's just indicating, I guess, that it goes back.
I have like timing it like it hits. It doesn't.
Oh, because you're parrying. Yeah, you're technically parrying. Like that string, I'm doing the light fireball, 100% interruptible. Like, yeah, if you block it though, I'm 100%. Oh, so you would interrupt like whatever into the fireball. So between that, so you could probably do like super, whatever she has that's projectile invincible. No, that's too much startup for you to punish. So you had to do it before the fireball came out. Yeah.
So I can't let the fireball do it.
No, you want to interrupt the string. That's the whole point of that.
I don't think I have any.
Your super is a projectile invincible thing, right?
I mean, I'm not gonna actually have that thing.
Well, there you go. That was an actual punish. Yeah, that's a legit punish.
I'm surprised I don't have anything as fast as mine. You can bait that, right?
Huh?
You can bait that.
The counter? I mean, if I like. What's that, her crouch B?
It's too slow, right?
Yeah.
It's so hard because like I'm thinking about like the fireball itself, and I'm like, oh, I know it's coming. I gotta block it, or else I'm gonna get comboed with it.
You already know that's punishable. But this is really good.
Oh wow!
Like even up close is really good.
I guess that would be really
Depending on the situation, you either respect it or you don't. What? What if I block it? Chest hole! Huh? Because she's really offensive, yeah.
Try it again? I'm not even blocking anymore at that point.
Yeah.
Okay, so do people do that?
What?
Like they let go of block because they know their string is tight and they go mash?
No. Because if it's not tight and you're not blocking,
Yeah, that's fair.
you're just gonna get hit. Like, the whole thing is that you just, like, obviously people don't want to be blocking, but sometimes you just have to block.
Well, I mean, I guess the benefit in this game is that, like, when you're doing it, like, you lose, well, you're supposed to anyways, but I guess because it's
grid?
training, yeah, you're supposed to lose, the threat is that you lose grid.
Yeah.
So it's because it's training, so you just gain grid regardless. I think you win regardless. Oh, and auto recovery. Yeah, okay. So I don't get killed at all. I don't think I gain it at all.
Maybe set to, like, enemy.
Start it now. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's whatever. I can learn how to figure out that stuff separately, right?
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, that should
But
be
still, as
okay.
we go, you know what's getting rewarded too.
So how do I know which, like, I guess that's, yeah. So like which option you're gonna do after like towards the end of your block string. Like most people end the block string with like if you have a fireball, you use like end of your fireball or something.
But if you're in the corner and I throw a fireball out, it's like I kind of just lost neutral. So like that's why like you won't see me throw a fireball much if I don't have to. His Tatsu is really good. Like it's kind of ridiculous. Like and even if I fuck it up, like he can make it safe like with his fireball, right? Yeah, it was toit.
Well, I guess let's start with the zoning, I guess. How I can figure out how to deal
Like,
with that.
he's not gonna be able to out-zone her, or zone her, because her...
Well, character-wise not, but we're talking about...
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she bodies him. Even if I throw it out full screen and you still don't catch me, you block. Yeah, dodge it, whatever. Problem is, though, is you don't want to be in the stance, but then you'll always get hit with, like... And if I catch you at the end of that, like, I'm so plus. Like, when it comes to zoning, like, unless that person is keeping it really tight, 9 times out of 10, their fireballs, like, their zoning is not true zoning.
So, like...
It's just that you're reacting to it way too late, so you feel like you're stuck.
Okay,
That's the problem. You won't know unless you try throwing out stuff.
Keep me out, I guess, would be the...
Oh.
Keep me out, and then we'll see how
Yeah, maybe it was your turn there. You chose a bad normal there. Like, if you see that I'm far, like, if I throw a fireball and you haven't already interrupted the startup and I'm that far, don't bother trying to test it. Unless you super to get out. Oh, I'm there, boy! Yeah, she counters all of his projectile stuff. Even if I block it and I try to throw one out, like stuffs everything. Oh yeah, he's just I never utilized it. It's a parry, I think, or no, it is a counter. Yeah. Yeah, but you can like, I don't know if it's the ground in the air version, where you can like do it multiple times. Yeah. To make it like an actual parry. Parry chicken. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess zone into like getting in, and then I guess I'll try to see what I can do.
Alright. Yeah, you see you did that because you predicted that I was going to do a fireball without seeing it. You don't have to worry about predicting fireballs with her. The moment that it's out on the screen, you can then react because she's so quick. Like...
just as soon as I see it, just go normal? Or special, right?
Yeah. Interrupt it. Unless you see like one of those. And even then, you still challenge me. Like, her shit's real good. And then by the time I get in on you, you know how much life I've already lost? The air one is kind of like, that's just an unnecessary guess. But I guess if you have the read, why not? See, now we're back to neutral where you're winning. She wants to be like.
She wants to be.
She wants to be
mid.
2 character spaces away and more. Just even though I don't play the character, you just know like. See, you made yourself unnecessarily safe there, right? There was no reason for you to do that. That's what I see. That guy, what's that one guy's name? Squish or whatever his name is, who plays Akatsuki. He's really good. I watched that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. If you hit me in the air with that, you recover faster than I land. Yeah, that was a bad situation for you. I keep fucking that up. I'm supposed to do medium C. Ah, what's this? Is it just ABC? Huh. I was about to say, yeah, if you have me in the corner and you land that, run out immediately. To be honest with you, I don't think there's any reason for you to do the counter either. Especially when I'm so far away, I've recovered, I can do what I want. I can just wait for it because at that point, like if you haven't already done your slice to go through, like if I'm dashing up on you, I have complete control of the space. I can react to anything at that point. So if you decide to jump, like I can just air grab. If you do the counter, I just wait it out and then full punish.
I like it with that though, right? It's the same thing. Well, I guess I have to be in range of what I'm starting with.
But you're doing the right thing of challenging it. It's just that if you whiff, just block.
So when do I? Okay, that's the whiff.
Yeah, because so in that situation,
I can't go passages too, right?
So in that situation, if I throw a fireball and then you do that, and I dash up, I lose. Like, and there's no point in me just like walk. Like, I can walk you down, but
so if you start from here, right? And like we already know this isn't my range, right?
Yeah.
So if you shot a fireball, should I like run up, block it, and then like encroach on your range? Or should I not?
If you have time to run up,
yeah.
and I'm throwing out fireball, then you got time to run up and do the slash. Challenge it.
What if it's not in range though, right?
That's okay, because remember when I throw out no moves, her box extensions, right?
Oh.
Yeah, so yeah. That's a Street Fighter 2 thing, basically. It's just that that's kind of like if you're full screen type thing, and then you have enough time to block after, right? But if you know that when you dash up and you're still not gonna land it, just dash up, walk me to the corner. That's all you gotta do.
Actually, I think I can. If I'm still in the back of the two, I can just like dash, or I can probably just.
All you gotta think about is whatever you do. One, is it worth it? Are you more advantageous when you do it? Or is the opponent more advantage when you do it? Because you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you're blocking again for no reason, right? That's just the main thing that you should have in your mind. No matter what you do, you never want to be blocking after your action, because it's like, what was the point in that? And same thing with zoning. If you're getting out-zoned, like, it's okay sometimes to just wait it out too, and then just hit them on their mistake. Sometimes you just have to take the hit and just try and see what works. And then if you're noticing something's working, look at your life bar, see who's taking more damage every time you're doing something.
Oh, so like those small things,
yeah. Those little trades add up. And then at some point the person's either going to be really frustrated and just stop fireball altogether, or they're just going to keep running into your hits. Yeah, you're right to challenge that, because we already saw that I'm not advantageous.
There's nothing that you could like, right? It would just be like, the only way you would get in on.
It would just be like one of those I would do.
Yeah.
But if I know, like, no, just in general, like, I know I'm not supposed to be throwing out fireballs with him in the corner. Like, I'm supposed to be Tatsuing. Mzan, you still in here, buddy? I like that you can throw one in the ground and in the air at the same time. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta pick your moment, but at least you know that even when you fuck up, you still have time to block. So you didn't really lose. All you did was block, so what? Guess what? When you're still blocking, I'm not even close to you. So you messed up your blade once to me, you dashed up and blocked. We're still a distance away from each other. Yeah, so it's like I can't do anything. It's just when you get impatient, you start jumping and stuff like that. That's when like that's when it's easy for me to prey on it, because if you don't get a clean jump in, I'm gonna keep doing whatever I want. And it's just gonna frustrate you for no reason, because you could have had the life lead. And because you made that one mistake, you'll feel trapped, right? That happens with a lot of people. Like, that match, like, they'll have a round where they're guaranteed to win. All they gotta do is just keep the pace going, and that's it. And then they fuck it up because they start feeling the pressure. Yeah, well, even in the corner, I know you struggle with keeping the pressure in the corner too. The thing with keeping pressure in general is you never want to end your strings in a normal or special that takes too much time for you to recover and leaves you at either disadvantage on block or 0 on block. You never want to put yourself in those situations. That's why you'll see me like stagger my normal sometimes. Like, you'll see me do stuff like that, right? Because it's also a frame trap. Which frame trap means that I, you know, do a normal that's faster than yours and cause a counter hit. That's all it is.
So is it like not good to like, so you said not end in a special, right? What if you end in a special that pushes you back far enough to like not get normal.
That's okay. But the thing is that when you're done that special or that string, where does it put you?
It puts me like.
No, I mean in terms of, is it your turn over? Like, do you feel like the opponent's like gonna just automatically start rushing in on you now, and then you lost the corner? Like, it's always that kind of thing. So I don't know what she can do in the corner specifically, but I've seen, like, you know, she flies out of shit, right? So that's good, I guess. So I guess she could do the straight up one, right? So if you do, and especially you could do stuff like that, and then can she jump away from that? Yeah. Like, that's okay, because look, if I block it... He can't do anything. Like, if you ever end like that, you can't do anything. And then, I'm in front of you, I've whipped. That's a counter hit punish. Like, do it again. And then you'll see me whip in front of you. Unless I shield, of course, like... Obviously, if I do stuff like that... Whoop. That's a problem I have with this game. But even when I shield it, look! I'm even more disadvantaged! Because it's like... It's a guard, advancing guard, so... Yeah, so if you see me even doing that, or even... Like... Full counter hit combo, I'm so fucked. You don't even have to do that, because I stop right in front of you when you land, so you could do a full C punish. So just do the blade, land, full C punish. There you go. How much damage you're gonna get for free. All because of my one fuck up, right? You just gotta take into consideration where what your strings do, or whatever strings you do, how you end up being, whether you're advantageous.
And what if you ran up all the way though, right? So how much?
If I ran up all the way?
Yeah. You can
on you in the corner? Or after that? Yeah. No, I can't. What am I gonna do? He doesn't run, he dashes. Just come back. What can he do?
If you fireball there and it stops me from, like, when I come down, I can't really do it.
Even if I do, like, it doesn't get much.
But it gives you, like, the space to breathe.
Yeah, but that's just like, you can't just rely on my one option where I predict you're gonna do that. You just gotta do it and then see what my action is to it. Because remember, this is where your character knowledge comes into play, right? Whether you know how the character works completely and whatnot. That's why you just gotta, you don't have to worry about what I'm doing all the time. Just do stuff, and if I react to it, just be like, okay, he dashed out of that this time, so let me instead of waiting to land to punish his Tatsu, throw out the special in there again and stuff me, right? Yeah, you could probably do something about that. Ah. Even that dash C alone, can I even punish that? Oh, I can. No? If I'm at advantage after that? Probably. I don't think I'm close enough to actually do something. Also, that was because I was crouch blocking too. It made my hitbox fatter. Puts you more advantage. Typically when somebody's crouch blocking, you have more of an advantage. Yeah, just set the dummy to press jab, or whatever normal, like, try to figure out how much time do you have to recover and how much time they recover when using a normal, so you'll know what's what. Because the typical thing for people to do is just mash jab after a block, right? To see how it works. But sometimes other normals are fast too. Yeah, like, you just gotta mess around. Like, it's really not hard to create strings. Just set the dummy to guard and then attack, and they'll attack once your string stops being clean, right? Or if you stop a string, and then you press something after that to see if you're still advantageous or if you're keeping your string clean. Because you'll know if you're still positive after you counter them, right? So. I know, it takes time to get used to, like, because it's hard to create your own things when you don't know what works.
Yeah.
On blocking, whatever. I get it. I know, it sucks.
It's, I'll practice getting out of pressure.
Getting out?
Yeah.
Honestly, you can just go back to the conversation we had about the projectile stuff. Like, the most basic thing that I do is I just walk out the corner. I literally walk out. You know how much people just like back up, waiting for me to do something, and I'll just be like, all right, and then I'll block in front of you. I'm just out of the corner. Like, yeah, you gotta pay attention to what they do because a lot of people have that habit of
they just assume that
they assume that you know that their string is over, so they kind of just stop doing their thing because they're like, oh, I'm not advantageous anymore. Yes, it's good to know your frames. But at the same time, like, you're psyching yourself out, and it's just like, okay, you're done? Well, my turn. Like, there's a lot you could do, right? To the block? Like, so the fireball... blocking in, hard block. From this point on, you have time to press buttons in between.
Any buttons?
Just normals, like a B or something, because of the spacing, right? Once I throw that fireball, I don't know how much priority the dash C has, but this goes again with the light fireball. The light fireball, slow startup, but recover instantly after, right? That takes a while to recover. So if I throw out the fast one, I can't do anything. There's no need for you to do the counter. You just throw out like a B. Oh, wasn't it?
No, he has like a charge.
Oh, okay. Oh, the BC thing, right? Yeah. But even then, that uses whatever the grid is called. Grid.
Oh, you're talking about the bar, right?
Yeah, BC, that uses grid.
Only when it goes off, right?
Yeah.
Like you can't
I don't know, I guess grid. Build grid and see. But the fact that you're doing it, even...
How serious do you look at some of these characters when you're playing? Overheads. How serious do you look at some of these characters when you're playing overheads?
Overheads are slow in this game. Very easy to react to. Like, look at the startup on that. That's really easy to react to.
I guess I'm too scared of like jumping. It's like when I go from down to up, I usually jump faster.
Yeah, that's chicken blocking. Chicken blocking is like, really like, I don't know. It works. It works. It's a double-edged sword.
So like that's the thing, right? So a lot of times when you're saying like I try to jump in the corner, it's like a lot of the times it's because I'm trying to go from down to up, and it's like I don't know how to stop myself from going up, so I just sort of accepted it, and I'm just
See, the thing is that it's a double-edged sword. On one side, you expose my string not being clean.
Yeah.
On the other side, you're wide open.
Yeah.
Like you kind of just put yourself in a situation where, unless you have something that beats me out while you're in the air, you kind of put yourself at disadvantage again. Unless you know that my strings aren't clean, like do a string to me, like just anything, like where I'm blocking. Like, unless you just hold up forward and get over them, that's complete disrespect, by the way. Hilarious. Like if you know their string is not clean and you get away with that, like that's pretty fucked up. That's why I say it's a double-edged sword, because it's like, one, it rewards you if it lands, but on the other side, if somebody knows that you're going to keep holding up, they're just going to keep hitting your feet. Your feet's going to get exposed, right? Because you have startup frames on your jumps.
Oh, right. And so, like, when you start jumping,
Yep.
you don't have any air on blocking it.
Yeah, kind of. Huh. I don't know how this kind of works. I don't know if it's just. I guess it's just normal in the air that stops. Yeah. Special, too much fun. No, it's just, I guess because the slice counts as maybe it's a projectile. I don't know. I mean, that's probably not.
It started up.
But at the same time, on the ground, do your slash, your projectile slash.
It stops that one.
No, it doesn't. Just the air one. Yeah, I don't know the properties of it.
Have you on the way down. It feels like there's like a
maybe it's just a counter that only stops highs and lows. I don't know. Maybe there's a certain property to it. I don't know. I never use it. I legit never use it because I don't know its properties.
Like
yeah, that was it.
If I like
if you know it's coming, like for sure, then it'll be rewarded for it, but that was a way to get out. I don't know. Maybe I can talk to you after that? The teleport behind or whatever.
Yeah, I can like I can't really on that side anyway. I'm just thinking like so do you fireball?
Yeah, that's kind of like when you're feeling yourself.
So I guess yeah, just do run like a pressure strain whenever you get to hit stop and you go back to pressure strain. Usually have your fingers over the grab buttons, like the grab combination as you're being pressured. No?
Only Street Fighter 4. But because Street Fighter 4 has option selects, right? So, like, you don't have to worry about timing a grab. You just delay it slightly when you get grabs with a normal, so you can grab, and if he doesn't grab, you'll throw that normal at the same time. That's the option select thing. So, it's just every time I see option select, it's Brian. Every time he lands something, option select. Like, bitch, you didn't do no option select. Option select? Maybe.
The grab thing.
Oh, grabbing a normal, definitely. I don't think so.
It's like press.
No, because you're hitting jab. That's a button that's already aligned. No, so option selects would work with a different button. Like, it can't be a button that's already included in the grab. It would have to be like C. So you'd have to like literally do this, like A, B, and C at the same time. Or whatever, you know what I mean. You do A, B, and C at the same time. So
Oh,
So if
wasn't there a huge like thing that you can bait? It's like BlazBlue has TRM, right, for a direct mix, because you do. Is that what's his face was telling you to do?
wait for grab.
For A, B, and C was like your best way to break grabs, but then if they know about that, making TRM, you know, offer.
Oh, just miss a grab in front of you.
No, yeah, they not miss the grab, but like I don't know what it was specifically. It was like Simon was talking about like a way to like bait somebody is like try to break out by using the ABC like optimal or whatever.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know about that. That's probably the Persona thing.
Yeah.
I don't think you can throw reject while you're crouching either. Like if you're still holding down, can you?
Yeah. Just like timing on really like a lot of the time when I broke grabs when we're playing, it's because I'm like hitting your strings are tight. So I can sometimes hit it when I think it's coming, and I'm still blocking, right? Like that, and I'm just like, oh, okay. And if the grab comes, then I get out of it. If it doesn't, then whatever. And if you like fuck up something in front of me, then sometimes I get the fucking analog grab.
Yeah.
But yeah, obviously that fucking working there for
Yeah, that is a thing. Yeah, that was just a bad situation. Like, because I threw out the light fireball, I'm advantageous. At distancing, like, or go back in the corner. Like, if I throw it out from like this distance, you can't punish me for sure. Like, I'm way too advanced. Like, I could probably throw out stuff before you could even throw any normal. Like, that's, yeah. Yeah, I guess you could do that, but that's if. Right? What, with hers? Well, jab is probably not the best to throw when it comes to like the spacing that he'll do normally. So yeah, you probably either gotta hold it, shield, or try to teleport out. Just trying to jump out. Whatever it is you do.
That's another thing I don't understand, right? It's like if I was to hit my button immediately upon doing a dash, like a dash jump or whatever, then you would block it, right? But if I didn't, so like I did the empty jump, why are you swinging?
Oh, because it depends on the situation. If I know that I've waken up and if I've already recovered and then you started to assault, I can stuff you.
Right. So okay. Let me yeah, actually. Right, so you punch there, right? So like in some cases if I had swung I would have probably still got there. Right? But
this is just not one of those cases.
It's just like I just lost the 50-50 I guess because I jumped in and didn't press the button because I was gonna go low. Is that a low? Is this kind of a low?
It's not a low.
Well,
yeah. Or crouch stand.
Yeah.
That's okay. The whole thing about doing an empty jump low is you want to have already been advantageous going into it. You can't just randomly just throw it out, hoping that'll work. Because one, if I have enough time to recover as you're jumping at me, and then you decide to go empty jump low, like that's just way too much time of nothing happening where a player is not just gonna respect it.
How would I knock you down and then
I don't know if she's one of those characters that has to do that. Like,
how would you get in? If they know they can just block high, then how would I get the low line? Oh, I guess face there, maybe?
yeah, you could. Setting up empty jump lows, like, it's kind of like, you gotta figure if your character, if that's something that your character is really, like, does well in, too. Because it doesn't work for everybody. Like, it can work for everybody, but it doesn't mean you get anything out of it.
I guess so.
Yeah, and plus doing like what you did there, like I said, when it comes to doing jump in stuff, I'm a DP character, so naturally I'm just gonna fucking DP every chance I get.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing, right? Like if you always are gonna keep doing it, unless you jump in and block, which is like, oh, you can't block it.
Not in.
Oh, in assault you can't block. Okay.
So I would have to like jump and threaten or something.
Yeah.
Like a melee or something.
But even then, I don't even know how active that is. Press a button after it. No, it's not active. Oh.
Yeah. It's like a lot of stuff.
Shoot.
I guess most of her combo enders at the space that she wants you to be at anyway.
Yeah.
So that's like so counterintuitive to how I want to play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like you're never playing the right characters for the stuff you want. Same thing with Harry. Harry has the same problem. He wants to really be rushed down as well, but you know, it's just like it depends on who you play, and
this character is more of my style, but I don't want to do that style. That's the problem.
I know what you mean.
Because this is basically Peach then. Like you have
You control the space. Like you control the space of the game for sure.
Yeah. Blah blah blah. But then like whenever you want to take it back,
no, yeah, you're screwed. It works on your favor.
I guess that's why. I guess in the master it works out in replacement.
I guess I couldn't tell you. I don't really have much experience with her.
So weird. It's like you watch from like I said, you're saying like it's obviously people playing against people that don't know their shit.
Yeah.
Like,
That's the thing about watching like players play. Harry and I were having this conversation not too long ago too, and he said he realized his biggest problem is he watches players like how you do who are already at that level, so he's missing so many levels. He's trying to get there and he's missing so much in between.
Yeah.
But the reason why they are who they are is because they play people at that level too, so their mindset of how they play each other is always going to be different. Usually when you watch two top level players go at it, it's rare that they go even.
I mean, yeah,
Like
I get
rare,
that,
right?
Because it's like, that's the same way it was in Smash too.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah,
like-
it's universal for everything. Like, two top guys, it's usually one-sided. Like, it's hard to go even. Like, the neutral is always even, but once somebody gets something going, they open you up, that's usually it. And then it's up to them if they crack or not. Like, so it's like, yeah, it's hard to watch though. Usually, my advice is when you watch top players, you watch them just for the combo routes they take, and that's it. That's it.
Neutral?
No, you can't watch someone's neutral and be able to apply it. Like, every character has their own way of playing neutral. That's universal. 100%. That's why I say Karen's fucking cheap. She can do anything she wants. Her normals are so good. But how you play the neutral against your opponent, completely different things. Like, they're way different. Because everybody, there could be 100 guys playing the character the exact same way, and all it takes is one guy to fuck all of them up. Because he has better fundamentals in neutral, right? Like, they'll all play the same, doesn't mean they're all gonna beat them. So it's like, yeah, it's good to watch top players, learn combos, and like some neutral and stuff, how they play. But you're always gonna play against people who you can't do that stuff to.
Because they like to play differently. Right?
Yeah, they might, yeah. And then afterwards, if you can't adapt to playing your character a certain way too, you're gonna get fucked. Unless you play a character that's just like so heavy in offense.
It doesn't matter what
you just go ape shit, right? Yeah, people go ape shit. That's where you gotta kind of like instill your fear into them. Like Seth, like.
As far as me, I don't have to worry about them. I just have to like figure out how to play my character comfortably and then come up with what I want.
And then the person you play, you adapt to how they play, and then like you apply however you want to, whatever it is you want to apply, you just do it your own way. And then you just start seeing what they do to how you play, right? That's the whole point. You want them to play your game. Sometimes you can't, and that's okay. Because during the rounds, you'll figure out a certain way they play, and you're like, okay, this guy just fucking pressing buttons here, so let me start throwing shit out here. Seth is the boy, by the way. Seth is the boy. This guy is mad fun. Like I can't even lie, he's so much fun. Like, what is this? What the hell is that? Like, but he, like, people. It's hard for people to SPD consistently. Yeah, the game's training mode is pretty sick. This matchup, oh yeah, the same guy who I was telling you about, who I was talking to, who joined my stream, he's a Rio player. He's telling me this matchup is like, it goes even, because they're both such like offensive heavy characters, but Seth has an unblockable against her. Any character who doesn't have a DP or invincible way out, yeah, Seth can set up this, and then throw out his command grab, and it's unblockable. Like, she can't do anything about it. No, because she's, it's a command grab. No, watch. Should I do it? The counter. Command grab. He's not touching you. Technically. So, like, he's talking about... Wait, I actually forgot how to do the combo. Let me try real quick. Don't block.
Oh, so I'm like at a disadvantage when I'm popping up that way.
Hold on, I'm just gonna start real quick. I forgot how oh, shit. Oh, really? Did I forget how to play this guy? Damn. I did forget how to play this guy. Something's not right there. Whatever. Anyways. What were you saying?
I was just looking for ways to make it work. So do the
oh, the unblockable? That's never gonna be a situation where you're gonna do that because I already have you knocked down.
Oh, okay.
You're not just gonna do it raw. Like, it's always after a situation like this. Like, oh, fuck it up. Like, it's stuff like that, like whatever. I don't remember how to set it up. I think it has to be like that. I don't know what that actually does. Maybe it empowers them. This guy is ridiculous.
Interesting. Wanna play?
Sure.
Like where the hard part comes in. It's like then I gotta like figure out, keep playing,
Yep.
and then I gotta review, then I gotta keep playing, and I gotta review. I'm gonna figure out how to do stuff.
It's okay, we'll stick with Akatsuki. It's pretty basic for everything. Oh, there we go, shit, bro. Yeah, I do. Well, I actually can't even say I play Guilty Gear, but I know how to play Guilty Gear. Oh, I think I'm the track too. Oh. You already know. Oh, yeah, eh? Advantageous for sure. Oh! Like, there was no reason for me to do that. That was stupid on my end. I thought you DP too. I was gonna say, oh, you just cost everything. Holy shit, that did a lot of damage. Oh, she has low health, doesn't she? Oh. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm canceling with the wrong normal. Did that like break her guard?
I guess I couldn't hear her, but I was in the middle of blocking already.
Well, that wasn't a true string, so maybe you let go. Oh! Was that a DP? Oh.
I'm thinking that I could like swipe that out of the sky.
Oh, slap the fireball?
No, like the leg thing.
bitch, you're supposed to message me since 4 o'clock. Nice, I have no drop frames. I haven't had a thing in a while. Hey, bitch, get up there. That definitely was not safe. I was just mashing A. Why did you hold the veil off there?
I thought you'd like commit with something.
If you had let it go, I would have been knocked back for sure.
Yeah, I wanted.
Then you held it, and I was like, huh?
I wanted you to hard commit with something.
Uh-oh. See, that was heavy punishable. See, in that situation, I kind of freaked out. I missed. There was nothing happening. You had a lot of time to just run up. Probably could Tatsu punish that. I'm never expecting it to cross up for some reason. Oh, it's not gonna hit. You definitely could have gotten a better punish. Like, you could have started with C instead of A. I noticed that with her, like, you'll never see players use her jabs at all. Like, all of her C's are so good. No, I know. I'm just telling you. Like, see, you take a lot of damage just from trying to dodge fireballs alone.
I'm just trying to, like,
trying to do your own thing, right?
Yeah, I don't really know, like, what I can get over to. Like, not just
no, I know. I'm just telling you. Like, in a situation, like, where if that's what your plan was, Like, you just lost it on for no reason, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's cool. I really gotta figure that out. I really gotta figure out how to do that juggle. That was sneaky. I'll tell you straight up, my fingers did all the actions there. I didn't think anything of it. Ah! Oh my goodness. Wow. Hear my finger go between the stick? Alright. What the fuck? Oh, you're already in that. Let's see. Stop. That move is so good. Fatsu? Yeah. Oh! Yeah. Oh. What?
Oh, I guess it's like actually go box.
Yeah. I'm so sick if I landed it. Oi! Oh wow. Oh, I missed. Oh, never mind.
I intentionally jumped and blocked, so that's kind of weird. And what's like,
Unless you're unblockable.
yeah.
Hello. That's the worst. When you have a nice juicy punish and you just whiff.
just don't like the fact that it's really hard. That's saying that every other game are like very less.
What? Oh yeah. Oh. Jesus. Bitch. Oh, that sucks. Hello. Oh, I'm dead. No. He has no health too.
It seems like all the characters that are like the most fun. All the characters that seem to be the most fun have full health.
Glass cannons.
And then there's Carmine who just fucking
that character's too much. I don't want to play him.
That's the character you wanted to play when you first did. When we were playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
forgot shit with this guy already. What the fuck is my anti-air? Huh?
Smash Bros. Watch? You check it every single time you're in the first time.
Shit, that was high. Ah! Stop that. Fuck off, mate. Ah! Also just sick combo too and I fucked it up. Yeah, we take those. Really? I definitely took that shit. That's too high. I need to stop doing that. still out though. Oh, that's not what I did. No, I didn't do that either. I thought it reversed. I saw that. Didn't know it. Didn't spit that cross up. I'll do like one more set and then take a break. I don't know about you, but I'm fucking sweating on my back. What? Huh. The fuck was that? A grab? I fucked that up so bad. Do a super and then do that. I swear that killed me. Why am I'm fucking positive as hell after that. Why did I just do nothing? If I connected from there, that'd be sick.
I got him to start out this way. If you get hit, maybe it stops.
The fireball super?
Yeah.
I don't even know. Do one more. Alright. Jesus. What? Alright, stream, we go on a break, and if we don't come back, see you later.